Hope you enjoy everyone. Thanks for watching. This is Paul Give my episode of Mobile Suit Gundam Iron Blood Open Season 2 Episode 11 and Scorched Wings. And the reason why I'm making this review so late is just that my computer had a virus, and so I had to postpone making several videos this week. I'm gonna post this video first, then I'm gonna post episode 12 of later. Let's get started. This episode, was really badass. I really enjoyed it. Eric's arrival has triggered the mobile armor, and the mobile armor obviously goes on a rampage and completely eradicates his forces, leaving Ulik the only to survive. And his men volunteered their lives to make sure he could escape. Which means that he has to work this, has to handle this. Like his friends gave his life just so he could live. Now he has to face the burden of trying to avenge his friends and his comrades after such a bittering defeat against an ancient war machine. And it was his fault for being into the first place. This also leads to a very big problem. Like now that the mobile armor is loose, it's gonna go on. It's gonna continue to wreak destruction. This thing was eradicated cities, and according to McGillis, this thing successfully wiped out one fourth of the population of humanity. These were ancient and devastating war machines that caused the Calamity War. And it's even sending out its Pumas. It's kind of like a hive mind, while the king, while the queen, being the main body, is in charge. It sends its workers to do its dirty work. It's going after attacking facilities, taking materials. Because it is an ancient war machine, but it's also not can't run for infinite. It's very old, so it needs fuel and energy to sustain itself, and also heal itself. Since it's also self-intelligence, also self-recovering, which makes it a very devastating weapon. No wonder the only weapon that could probably take it on is probably a Gundam frame, because they were the ones that fought them all those years ago. We got to see that a lot. This is dragging a lot of attention. A lot of and according to McGillis, not only will this thing spread, it will also spread. It will go after the nearest populated city, but also destroy it. That being Crucis, being capital of Mars. Crudelia is there, and so is a lot of people. This is a very big deal for them, because it's their home, so they're not gonna let it go down. This leads to a very big problem. They're gonna have to find a way to lure it away, because its main target, it's designed to attack mobile suits, but it's also wiping out human life. It's a war machine, so they're not gonna be a fight that they cannot easily win. This is a very serious issue there. However, this also leads to some problem. Like for example, Iriko being an idiot, and not only has the calculator are getting ready to move out with help from some of the Galahorn units with help from Galahorn, from McGillis' side. Iriko tries to attack the mobile armor, and because of that, he drove its attention away from the main city to a farming plant, and this plant, has dozens of workers there, and they already had a plan to probably deal with the thing in the canyon. And civilian lives are at stake, all because the guy couldn't let go of his feelings. He has backup now. His friend Juliet, his servant, I think, I think it's his lieutenant, Juliet, working with him, but she also contradicts him for being so arrogant and too aggressive, and because he attacked that thing, and it was his fault that the thing woke up, and now he's just making things worse, And McGillis came to settle things normally, but because he kept doing things behind other people's back, and Galahorn and stuff, Galahorn, they decided not to handle this the way they should, and try to handle things by force, and in the end, this is what happened. This is a very big deal. I really feel sad for them. And Rai, seeing Rai, Rai, I know he's a little kid. I think he's only like 14 and stuff, or 14 or 13. He's still probably a mobile suit. He tries to defend his Puma attack, but seeing all those people getting killed during the attack, all the people at the factory, at the plant being wiped out, he just goes crazy and goes after Pumas. Eventually, they all gang up on him. He's like, up on him, he's getting overrun. He's getting ready to die, but in the end, Mikazuki manages to save him, and with Barbatos, there's Also, McGillis, now that he hears about the set of the Order of Gjallarhorn, oh no, I think some thoughts really inspired. It's obvious McGillis wants power, but he wants power to change things, but to also suit his needs. That means he also has his underlying agenda. But one of the things that really is that McGillis and his lieutenant and his second in command aren't going to the battlefront, but they're met by a mobile suit. That mobile suit being the Gundam frame, which belongs to the Masked Man. I have a feeling maybe McGillis will know who this Masked Man is, and he will know. And let's just say, hey, it's not going to be a friendly reunion. That's all I gotta say. Hope you enjoy. I really like the speculation because Mr. Sheen, the mobile armor, it's definitely getting unique. I didn't say this in my last video. The mobile armor and Gundam go way back to the original series. It's a classic. Bringing back the mobile armor in a big way. Hey, they really did that. That's a big, nice Gundam Easter egg. And they really did good with this episode. All about how to stop this monster and unleash and how to destroy it. This episode's going to be about how to try to stop it. Next week is going to be how to destroy it. That's a difference, a big difference. Which means it's going to be an epic battle. We also get to see that Cordelia, even though she was told to evacuate, she's still sticking behind because she's saying to herself, if she evacuates now and runs away, then the people are never going to trust her again. I mean, I know you're brave and you want to be the kind of person that people can depend on, but that's not worth sticking around when a monster is out to kill you. And this machine is self-aware. It's a Terminator, or the size of a building, so it's not going to give a damn who you are. It's just going to shoot you down. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna call this part 1 because it's a 2-part because I missed making a review for the last episode. I'm gonna make part 2 in like a little while. So hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and be sure to comment and write and subscribe and let me know what you think of this episode. And what you think of the review. I'm out. Peace. This is Sean. I'm going to lead you on Mobile Suit Gundam on Season 2, Episode 11. And we're out.